visitor motivations for selecting and attending interpretive programs. Uh, my name is Dr. John Vavorka, and for 40 years I've been involved in planning, designing, and researching interpreter programs. This all started years ago when I was working on my bachelor's and master's degree in interpretation at Ohio State University. And I was on the staff of the Museum of Zoology at Ohio State, but I needed a summer job, so I got a job with Ohio State Parks as a seasonal interpretive naturalist. And one of the things I began to think about over my summer of offering programs is we really didn't know why visitors came to interpretive programs. What were they looking for? Why would they sit through an hour-long program on butterflies or an hour-long program on geology? What was in it for them? So I spent a couple of years doing my research into why people actually attended interpreter programs. Now, I also was a volunteer interpreter with the Ohio Historical Society, and we found the same issues with them. They would come to programs based on a topic we might offer. Some topics nobody wanted and nobody came to, and some topics everybody wanted and everybody came to. So I was curious as to why people attended interpreter programs, and that's what this course is about, based on years and years of research. And what I found in my research with the state parks and at the museum was that people came with very specific agendas. They came with things they wanted to have, needs they wanted to have satisfied. It might be a curiosity need, it might be an esteem need, it might be belongingness or affiliation need. And we did our study based on Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And now today, too, we base our work on markets of one, which is an important part of interpretation, the experience economy, because we found out that people came to interpretive programs because of what they got to do. They came for the experiences. And so when we advertised and developed interpreter programs, we had to be sure that there was an experience that we had a market for. And then, of course, mass customizations, markets of one. So this course really is a pretty advanced course on interpretation that you need to think about for marketing, for advertising, for program development. Some of the things we found out: there were program topics that men preferred. There were program topics that only women preferred. And there were program topics that both men and women preferred, but for different reasons. For example, a program we offered on tornadoes and thunderstorms, the deadly clouds. Well, both men and women were interested in that topic, but for different reasons. The men wanted that topic for esteem motives. How are tornadoes formed, and how could they pick up a semi-truck and twirl it around, and how could they blow up a barn? While women were interested in safety motives. How do I protect my family from a tornado? Where do I hide? What are the warning signs? So men wanted the program for esteem, women wanted it for safety. Now, as a program presenter, if I didn't know that, I might leave out one of those needs and spend more time on meteorology than on safety, in which case half my audience would have had unfulfilled expectations. We also found different age groups wanted different program topics. Snakes to deadly hunters was of interest to people under 30. What your family can do to fight pollution was only of interest for people over 45. So, depending on what kind of program topic you offer, you create a very definite market group that has intrinsic interest in that topic. The bottom line is you take this course and you understand what it actually means, and you're able to think about it and apply it, and you do some visitor surveys to find out what your visitors actually want, what kind of program and program topics they actually want. You can increase visitation numbers. And if you increase visitation numbers, you also increase income. So there's a very practical side of this. So why people come to your programs, what are the motivations for selecting and attending interpreter programs, is also a key marketing tool for you. Because if you don't know this, you are losing money. It's as simple as that. Why do people come to programs? And why do they come to interpreter programs? What are their expectations? What needs do they have filled? If you don't have a handle on that, you're not doing a very good job in market creation, and you're not doing a very good job in satisfying the needs of your audiences. So that's what this course is about. Understanding visitor motivations for selecting and attending interpreter programs. This program will make you more money than the program costs to attend. And that will come from increased visitor numbers and increased ways of accomplishing your mission. Because if you don't know what people want, you can't sell it to them. And that's what this course is all about. Mass customization. There's no such thing as a general audience. Better understand why. And we'll help you through that. So that's what this course is about. If you have questions, please feel free to ask. You'll also get a copy of my dissertation from 2 years of study that has all this information on what programs people wanted. Based on the 90 interpreter program topics we surveyed, we found out what the top 10 were by age group and by gender. I bet you'd like to know that. So that's what this course is about. Hope you enjoy it if you're able to take it, and I look forward to having you in my course. Again, Dr. John Vaverka, interpretive specialist, and a person who cares about audiences. Thanks.